Nintendo Switch 2 presentation happening in 15 minutes. We got 15 minutes to go. Let's get on with these crazy predictions here. We're gonna start wrapping up, start adding up these predictions, everybody. So let's start off with of course my big prediction that I had been holding on to, that I had been saying for years. I got the receipts because I have older Nintendo Direct. How you say? Because I've said in other Nintendo Directs, multi-platform launch of Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. I had said this for years because it was just so weird that Nintendo kept it mum, and I had a weird feeling that they intended to make this a multi-plat launch. Now they said that, and that's going to be on NS1 as planned for 2025, and with the announcement of the being backwards compatible, it makes sense that it would be on there as well. But the big question is, exactly how is it going to be done? Are they just going to stay with the NS1 proprietary disc and make it backwards compatible and just overlap it, or are they going to actually create a separate cartridge, exclusive cartridge, similar to like the Game Boy Color crystal clear cartridges? And you saw that. So that way they have the optimal Nintendo Switch, and being able to do all that. Number two, next on my predictions. That's prediction one. That's my first prediction. My second one is that they're going to do multiple carts, just like they did with Game Boy Color. We're gonna make that prediction number two. It's gonna be just like this, Again, like I said earlier, this is for Game Boy. Could be played on the Game Boy and Game Boy Color, and this could be played on Game Boy and Game Boy Color, but the Game Boy Color is optimized for the coloring, and this can only be played on Game Boy Color and not on the Game Boy. And they will label the Nintendo Switch to tell you if it could be played on NS1 and NS2 just like that. So that's my next prediction. Separate cartridges like GBA with proper labeling, with proper box labeling, All right. So there's my second prediction. Let's get that up. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. OBS. Not sure why you are acting up right now. Switch. Just trying to do all this on the fly here. Here we go. That's prediction number two. Yes. How does that look? Excellent. So that's prediction number two. Prediction number three. Let's see. We know we're gonna learn about the C button, but I'm gonna say that the C might be for the mouse feature. I'm gonna say that the C button is for the mouse feature. Like you can switch between if it's not to capture, because there's already a capture. The C button activates the mouse feature. Activates mouse feature. I say that's what it does. It unlocks it and makes it. Why is it doing all this? Can we ignore that? Thank you. So I say that's going to activate the mouse feature. No. Microsoft is being stubborn. But how much time do we have? We still got time for some more for a couple more predictions. The C button activates mouse feature, so it's gonna be acting like the mouse. It'll make sense because you need some way to swap it. You know what I'm saying? It has to have something to turn on. So I say the C button is going to activate that mouse function. Now I know they're probably gonna do a sizzle reel. A sizzle reel featuring third parties just to hype us up. They're gonna have the third party feature. Third party features feature third party games. Okay, they'll probably it's already obvious they're gonna talk about the first party games, but like just a quick sizzle reel to say, hey, here's some of these third parties, and it's gonna be and I say it's gonna feature PS4 gen games. Because we all know Nintendo's is always one year back. You know what I'm saying? They're always one generation back. PS4, Xbox Series. No, actually, I'm gonna make that a separate prediction. PS4 gen games. Games that are from the PS4 generation. They're gonna be all over that. I can't see, honestly. I can only see. I can only see that happening if they do the cloud, which I'm going to probably note myself. I'm going to note that as the prediction. We're going to see some more cloud. All right. So there we go. Number 5, Microsoft Xbox partnership. We're going to see that unprecedented partnership again. Microsoft Xbox partnership. Unprecedented partnership that because that's been going all over the place for the longest time. You know, they keep saying it. You know, unprecedented. You know, saying that Xbox is like, yeah, we want to put games on the Switch. We want to put games on the Switch. We're gonna put games on the Switch, even though they're announcing their own thing. You know what I'm saying? But somebody tells me they're gonna announce the partnership, some type of thing here. That's what I'm gonna say, unprecedented. And I'm gonna do one last prediction. This is way out there prediction. I'm gonna note that. What's going on here? Way out there prediction. Way out prediction. And that is GTA 6 on the cloud. Via the cloud. Just like on the Switch 1. Just like on the Switch 1. Okay. GTA 6 on the cloud. On the cloud. Because they've done it before. Okay. We've all seen we all know they have the Plague's Tale, Kingdom Hearts 3. Those are all PS4 level games, and they put them on the cloud. Same with the Resident Evil games. You know what I'm saying? This is my way out there prediction. GTA 6 is going to be on the Switch cloud. That's my way out there prediction. And I say way out there because we know GTA 6 ain't gonna happen. Unless they do it through the cloud, it is not gonna happen the way we think it's gonna happen, or at all, quite honestly. So that's my way out there prediction. So yeah, those are my 6 predictions. The list is right there. We'll let it play along. But it's gonna be very exciting. I could tell you that much. I hope you're all hyped up. I hope you all are hyped up because this is going to be a wild ride. We got 6 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go before the whole thing starts. I got this set up. Yeah, everything's all set up. But man, it's been a great ride so far. I could tell you this right now. This whole journey with the Switch 2, everybody just, hanging on with bated breath, wondering what's going to happen with Switch 2. Meanwhile, I'm sitting over here like, yeah, Metro Prime 4 Beyond is going to be on the Switch 2. And as the years keep going by, it gets closer and closer to being a reality. Oh, man. But, yeah, let's use this time to talk about Switch 1. Because this was... This could have been Nintendo's swan song. Let's be realistic here. Nintendo effed up with the Wii U. Okay, because Nintendo fans, fellow Nintendo fans out there, you can sit there all you want. Okay, you can sit there all you want talking about how great the Wii U is. You gotta you gotta know that Nintendo royally effed that whole console up. You know, it's a total F up. They had no direction. They didn't know what they were doing. They didn't know what they had in their possession. Reggie Fils-Aimé, when he announced it right there on the stage, he sounded lost. Like yeah, saying it out loud, it really sounds stupid. That, you know what I mean? Like, you're talking about it and everything, you know, you see it on paper, but then once you start laying it out and you start talking about it and everything, your brain clicks in like, oh my gosh, this is stupid. Reggie Fils-Aimé gave that whole effect there. You know what I mean? He basically pointed, you know, he had that look on his face. Like, he struggled, like, he had that slight pause. And calling it Wii U was just the worst thing ever. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't roll off his tongue. And because of this, that unmitigated disaster, like, this was worse. This was like their lowest point. You know, they leaned too hard on the casuals. There was never a market with the casuals. You know, they enjoyed the gimmick, moved along, and Nintendo now was facing what everybody was hoping would happen, and that was the Nintendo-doomed moment. Will they go third party and everything? No, they doubled down and bring out the Switch, and what they did was freaking genius. You know, they chose to make the Switch operate along their fiscal year. They released it in March, which is the start of their fiscal year, and they used that to track the whole entire push on the Switch for their investors. Remember, they got investors. Their investors were pissed off. No doubt in my mind. They were pissed off with that Switch 2. That's why we didn't get the bells and whistles that normally we would get with a Nintendo console on the Switch. You know, the folders, the themes with the little music and all that little stuff. We didn't get any of that. It was just bare bones because the investors must have told them, grow up. You know what I'm saying? They must have looked at the Wii U. They probably looked at some similar products. Like I said, the packaging looked like Leapfrog. You know, something for little children. And I think the investors got in Nintendo's face and said, grow up. And Nintendo did and created the Switch. You know, when they worked on the Switch, they stripped out everything. That's why we never got the folders or the themes or anything me related or any of that stuff in this generation, because they were told to grow up by the investors or lose the money. And so Nintendo had to grow up. You know, a lot of, you know, as a fan, I love you and everything, but you leaned a little way too hard on the casual stuff, and you know, you missed the mark there. You know, we get it. You all about the fun, but you leaned too hard on the fun and made Nintendo look like preschool stuff. It was not your intention. You know, it was a great idea and everything, but you know, it happens. You know what I'm saying? It happens, and it's okay. But for that whole, but each year in that fiscal year, Nintendo had to show those numbers. To investors, and Nintendo, you know, hit it out of the park. Like, they freaking changed the game. Let's face it, they did change the game. The hybrid. Now, Microsoft is looking into doing the hybrid, and not only that, but Valve went in with the Steam Deck, and yeah, I mean, let's face it. The stationary consoles is not gonna last very long. You know, if Switch 2, Steam Deck, and if Microsoft does throw their hat into the hybrid ring, that's pretty much it. From moving forward, it's just going to be hybrids where we could play them on the go and then attach it to TVs. Sony's going to have to play catch up, and they're going to find out the hard way if they don't start observing. Oh yeah, here we go. But yeah, Nintendo did. You know, Nintendo. Oh, let me fix the volume up so we can hear what I got. My ears don't pop, neither yours. But yeah, that Nintendo did good during the fiscal year, and now they feel confident because they're not releasing on a March in their fiscal year. They made back the money. They made the investors happy. They made all of us fans happy. that they could be able to now release it. Probably, I would say their release date would be holiday. It seems pretty obvious that it could open up on the holiday season like they did with the Nintendo Entertainment System and be back to form. And I like that they decided to just call it Switch 2. Thank you, and just continue and make continuity out of it. Just follow Sony's old plan and just do continuity. Here we go. Oh, we're opening up with games? A sizzle reel already? Oh, okay. No, but they put the ESRB ratings, so they are gonna show games. Nintendo bring together Tetrises. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. We open up with a game. Here's Mario Kart 9. Alright. Smart move. Smart move. Here they come. Ooh, look at that frame rate. I know, that's just a movie picture. We're gonna see it for real. Look at all the carts. They doubled up. It's 16 now. Yeah, smart move. That's their big seller. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Open it up with your heavy hitter. What? We got sleds now? Airplanes? Yo, they got rid of the gliders and went with airplanes. My gosh, the scenes are so gorgeous. Giant question block. Oh man. Yep, got the stunts. Oh, what? What? They're gonna go on rails? Yo. So no anti-grav feature? What? You can even overtake cars and change outfits on the fly? They making Peach even hotter. Of course. They're like, here's hot Peach. Wow. Yo, what's the engine they're using? Mario Kart World? Open World Mario Kart? No. Yo,
Hello,
Open
everyone.
World Mario Kart.
I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay, there we go.
Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
Man, it's fantastic.
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Open
Welcome to
world.
this vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe.
Oh my
Depending
gosh.
on the time of day and weather conditions,
It's open
the
world.
atmosphere will change.
We got weather, okay.
And in this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually
Yes!
everywhere in this world.
Oh my gosh, Open World Mario Kart. Oh my
In the
gosh.
Classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
Yo.
But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With 24 drivers in each race,
Wow,
the most in
24.
series history, the competition is gearing up.
I can't believe it's open world.
Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
Really? Get to do a cannonball
There are
run?
multiple checkpoints along the way.
Oh, get to do a cannonball
It's
run.
been shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
Oh wow, they did a
You make it
cannonball
all the way to
run.
the finish line?
Free roam. Oh my gosh, they saw all those racing sims and they're like, let's do it with Mario Kart. Yeah, Nintendo, when you have great architecture, you could be able to do things like this.
Wherever your heart takes you.
You know, you keep going one gen behind, but look what you miss out on.
Scenic drives with friends. And even take photos together at
I
different
love
locations.
this. I love this. Oh, you know everybody's now pre-ordering Switch 2 because of this. Everybody right now is already going into Amazon, into GameStop, some Best Buy, something, anywhere. Play Asia.
The entire world starts here. Mario
Nintendo already won. Nintendo already won. Now we know.
Same day as Nintendo Switch.
Date.
More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct.
Launch
Be
title.
on the lookout for more information in the future.
And there's gonna be an April 17th direct. Oh my gosh,
Mario Kart
we're gonna
World
watch that.
launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
No, we're gonna watch that.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2.
All right.
These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2. And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added
Here
a
it
new
is.
C button. Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
Oh, experiences. So it's not just one thing. Okay. Oh, I like that. Wait, C for communication?
That was you. So quick.
C for communication. I was expecting to be a mouse.
No.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
Come on, no.
Introducing Game Chat, a new
C for
feature
chat.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah?
Yeah, follow me.
Okay.
I can't believe they got chat. They're doing the chat thing
While
again.
using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me.
Oh, so we don't need these peripherals like they always
You
been
can
doing
pick
with
up your
chats.
speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
Look at this. Jump on here.
Really?
Alright, let's keep going. Let's make
Even
it
with
left
background
right.
noise?
When it's noisy around you,
Also,
your
the
voice
Pro
will
Control looks
still come
awesome.
through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a bow? Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's so pink.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat
Oh.
with friends and family. If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job. There we go.
you can also share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like
Really?
that dinosaur?
Really? They can do that?
Can do it? You guys
Well,
did it.
yeah, it's.
Oh, shit.
I'm sure they'll improve on the resolution for having all 4 screens up like that at once. The fact that your main screen doesn't lose frame rate.
You can chat to your heart's
No
content,
way, you could do it with
even while
multiple.
playing different games.
That
Wow.
one. It's so hard, right? It's tough.
Oh, wow. I'm like in the sky right here.
Okay, that's pretty
I'm
cool.
falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Kirby, look, you're a star. That's so cute. So cute.
You
These
can
are all
decide
Nintendo
with
Switch
your
1
game
games
screen.
that they're displaying right now. They're showing that it's backwards compatible.
I'm lost. Like,
Where'd you go?
Or expand another friend's game screen.
You gotta get above that wall. That too.
It's a start. I'm not gonna knock them because this is something entirely new they came up with. But I'm hoping they'll improve upon it and make fix those resolutions, those frame rates.
I think I know where you are. Wait.
Gosh, that Pro Control looks really good.
ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay! Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Nix.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, damn. Really. Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so
What? An actual phone call?
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this.
They brought. They
By
jumped.
connecting this camera to the system.
Oh no. Game Eye. We got the Connect. It's only a matter of time they're gonna say you could do like the Connect and wave your hand
You
around.
can appear on screen and video chat while playing a game.
Your face is on here.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
Switch camera.
Yeah, good.
I mean, they did do the camera on the. Did they do the camera on Wii when they did the Animal Crossing City Folk?
Can you wait for me?
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
Oh my gosh, the unintended consequences of this.
Wait, go in, left.
The internet is already on Reddit typing up what their real intent is
Using game chat.
with that camera.
Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games. Chat while playing your personal favorites.
Nintendo Switch 1 games. They even went as far back as the Yoshi
Retro game
in
competition.
year 1.
Or hold a sports competition between families.
This was really good that they showed the Switch
Together,
1 games.
Anytime, anywhere.
Game
Game
chat.
chat.
What did you think? In developing
It-
game chat,
it's a start.
our
It's a
goal was
start.
for
You need
to
to
enjoy
you need to
playing
improve on
online
it.
with others more closely, including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place.
I can't
The
believe the
camera you saw
camera.
in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which will be available on the same
Okay.
day as Switch 2.
Online
Switch
membership
online
makes
membership
sense.
will be required
Well,
to use
now
game chat.
the Switch Online membership is going to start making a lot of sense, like a lot more meatier.
Experience game chat.
And it makes sense
will be
because
available without a membership for a limited time.
And I say
We hope you'll try it out.
Game Chat open access period ends 2020.
Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo
Yeah.
Switch parental controls app and different settings.
Yeah, the reason why I
can
say
be
it makes sense to for it to be on NSO is because it's chat. It's they got a server that they gotta run it through.
To play with their friends.
They gotta maintain it.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends.
Othello.
On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together.
Right.
But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game.
Oh.
With Game Share.
Oh, they brought it back.
As shown here, even games that require
They did that on
multiple
on
screens can be
DS and
played if one
3DS,
person
so they
owns
brought
a
it back.
compatible game. With Game Share,
Single
you can
card
temporarily
gaming,
share compatible
single
games
cartridge
with
gaming.
others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system.
I never
share a game
realized
with up
that
to
was
3
on
other
this
systems at a
NS
time.
one. All right.
Game Share also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems.
Online?
You can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier. Game Share can
Wow.
only be used with compatible games. This feature
Wow,
is planned for
could
several
do that through the
titles,
chat.
starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch.
All right, I'm gonna
Game Share
update that.
support is also planned for select games.
Is that available right
exclusive
now?
to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next,
Let me see if
we'd
that's
like
available
to show you
right now.
the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Okay, now we're getting to the meat and potatoes. The bigger screen, same thickness. Really? The same thickness as this?
7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen.
Whoa.
Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system
But
thickness
still the
remains
same? Wow. HD display, thank you.
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
All right. I have a 1080p screen.
The screen supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
All right. Vivid LCD. So going LCD with HDR support.
The LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark
Look at
areas
the
of images.
difference. Wow. They attach magnetically. I'm always
The
fearful of
all-new
magnets with
Joy-Con 2
computers.
controllers connect magnetically.
The update's
Strong
not there for
magnets
Clubhouse.
keep the controllers firmly attached to the system.
Really?
Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense.
The SL and
Thank
SR
you.
buttons are bigger
You made
for
the buttons
greater comfort
bigger.
And control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held.
Still got to
horizontally.
stretch that thumb out though. Larger control sticks.
The left and right sticks are now larger.
Okay. Yes, the mouse controls. Tell us.
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
Put that on Metro Prime 4. Improved loudspeakers.
By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
Alright. Built-in mic for easy voice chatting. Yep. That
It
we
has a
established that.
built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with
Nintendo on
friends
that microphone
anytime
since the
via game
Famicom.
chat. It
They-
also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds,
Okay.
so your voice will come through clearly.
Alright. Video audio gives a sense of space?
Even if
Really?
you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Alright, alright. Sound is good. Quality sound is good. We're gonna get that. Okay. Yeah, they fixed the stand, huh? Yep,
Place
you guys.
your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like, with a large, sturdy
Oh my
you can move
gosh.
it freely, like this.
Oh, now we get two USB-C ports. Okay.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's
Thank
one on
you.
top as well. It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging a
Ooh,
tabletop
does
mode.
that mean that... Wait, is it in the right spot?
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256
Ooh.
gigabytes of internal storage.
It's about damn time you went
Switch,
3
for storing
digits.
Game downloads, save data.
Damn. You keep
Reading
chintzing
and
out
writing
on
data
that.
is also faster.
Oh, 4K support.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games. HDR is also supported in TV mode.
Nice. My gosh, it goes all the way up to, yeah, even 1440p. Improved
The
fan.
Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool.
Wow,
This helps
yes.
keep performance stable.
Yes, I'm tired of my Switch being all heated up. Yep, Switch 1 and S1
On
games.
Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch
Not all of
2
them.
games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
My gosh, man. They improved upon what they had already built. Like, they didn't reinvent the wheel. Thank you.
As you just saw,
Yeah,
Nintendo
well,
Switch 2
what I
isn't
was wondering about the
simply
USB-C
improved
port on the
Nintendo
top
Switch.
part is where it's put at, because
Redesigned the
I could do
system from the
portrait
ground
games
up and
with
packed
the
in lots
flip
of
grip.
new gameplay
If it's up here,
And
then I can
to
attach
help
it, plug it
players
to
better
the
understand
wall,
Switch 2
and I could do the
hardware,
flip grip
we're
vertical
currently
gaming.
developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto.
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself.
Oh,
This
welcome
is
to it.
Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
There's the
I'm
there's
standing
the
over
there's the
here.
Nintendoisms.
Okay, everyone, join me inside the game.
There's that Nintendoisms, man. Okay,
There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them.
where are the magnets?
This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system.
Oh.
The SL and SR buttons
Oh
on the
wow,
Joy-Con 2
so
are made of
this is a
metal.
behind the scenes tour of the Switch 2? That's what they're
how they
offering?
attach to the system.
Wow.
A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach.
Okay.
Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2.
All right. Is that like a little bonus
By
feature?
combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible.
Is this built
There are
into
secrets
this?
to discover even as you're playing mini-games and tech demos.
Okay, it is built in.
Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty.
The Welcome
Nintendo
Tour.
Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the
Oh.
same day as Nintendo Switch 2. Please
That's
check it out if you're interested.
wow, Nintendo.
Now, I'd like to share
That's
some more
heartbreaking.
information regarding Nintendo Switch 2. This is the game card for Nintendo
Red.
Switch 2.
Prediction 2. They were going with
It's the
multicolor.
same
I
shape
told
as
you.
Nintendo Switch game
I
card,
told you they were
but
gonna
it's
do it
now
just
red,
like they did
and
with the
it has
Game
much
Boy.
faster data reading speeds. Next up is additional storage.
All right. The
Switch 2
micro
will only
SDs.
work with micro SD express cards.
Good. I'm glad they
They're a
stayed on
different
it.
type of SD
It's really
card
good.
and will make high-speed data transfers possible. Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
Oh.
Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature.
Okay.
With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more.
Good.
We're
Look at
also
that. That looks
releasing a
gorgeous.
new Pro Controller. It has a C button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back there are new GL and GR
What?
buttons, which you can use to assign existing button controls.
Wow.
In addition, an audio jack has been added. We've
Two
introduced
new
a few
buttons.
new
How much more buttons we
features,
need?
and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live.
Okay.
There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date. Nintendo
Holiday.
Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
Oh.
We're very much looking forward to the day when you all get to experience it, so please
That's
wait
a
just
shocker.
bit longer.
June 5th. So soon.
Broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games.
I
The
told
first
you.
type is
I
Nintendo
told you.
Switch 2 games. These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2. The second type is compatible games that were released
Just like
on
Game Boy
Nintendo
Color.
Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games are the third type.
What's the third side? How does that work?
Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals,
Really?
unique ways to play
Upscaling?
on Switch 2, and more.
Okay.
Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please
All right.
take
Let's
a look.
see. Because I see an expansion pack there.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls, audio recognition, more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory,
Rhythm Heaven.
all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a
Okay.
single
So
camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities.
that means that
You'll
Tomodachi
be able to
Life,
see each other's faces as you
Rhythm
play,
Heaven,
so you
Metroid
can
Prime 4,
experience
all gonna
both
do the same thing.
reactions and emotions
Yeah, on
in
the
real time.
NS1 it's gonna be bare bones, but then you put it on the Switch 2, you get all this. That's why Nintendo had no problems saying that they were coming out in 2026 or later in 2025. This is so cool.
Hit blocks to collect the most
See,
points.
I told you, man, they were gonna go Game Eye. Connect.
Heat and other
This is
minigames
Connect.
using full body movement and sound.
Dang.
Take a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off. Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster.
Who needs Super Nintendo World when you got this?
When you enter a pipe, a mini-game will begin.
Using the
There's
mouse
a
controls.
bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm. And one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini-games. How quickly can you reach the station?
Jamboree TV.
From mini-games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
Wow.
Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2
Nintendo's
Edition
elevating
plus
this.
Jamboree TV
That's
by
crazy.
purchasing an upgrade pack.
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions while playing. Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
Okay, Breath of the Wild. Switch 2 Edition. Tears of the
Nintendo
Kingdom.
Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild
Makes
and
sense.
The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame
That
rate,
looks good. On the Switch 2.
and also support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant, so you can play with smoother, higher definition.
Yeah, I barely see pixelations. Or pop-ups.
Plus, you can get even more out of your
The Zelda
adventures
Notes.
in Hyrule using Zelda Notes.
Yep.
This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices.
Oh, it's not gonna be on.
It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles. For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating.
Siri.
Proceed north.
Siri. Gerudo Village.
Or you can share your creations using QR codes and
Okay.
send them to another player to create in their game.
Really? Add the schematic. Oh, and it gets downloaded. Alright, that's cool.
We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable.
But I'm glad they leaned in for both games. The Forgotten Land.
In Kirby and the Forgotten
Starcross
Land,
World.
you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2
Wow.
edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates. This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes.
Wow. This is the same stages that I went
We hope you're
through.
looking forward to Kirby's new adventure.
Oh, that's cool.
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Yep. Multiplat.
In addition to standard controls,
So-
you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2.
Alright, alright.
Plus, you can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames
Oh
per
my
second,
gosh.
or enjoy smoother action in full HD at 120 frames.
That's amazing. And does it have the mouse
Choose from
feature?
these two
I
modes,
missed the mouse
both of
feature.
which support
I think it showed it.
HDR,
I
based
just
on your
didn't see
preference
it.
and
I was too.
playstyle.
Anyway, doesn't matter. The point is, all the games are gonna get enhanced.
Which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well.
Alright.
By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
Oh, okay. There we go.
The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions.
Thank you.
And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack.
So, just like the black cartridges in GB in the Game Boy Color, you get the low resolution Game Boy game, and then you get the enhanced version.
Two controllers.
Ah, sorry.
Please take a look.
All right, let's find out about the mouse features. drag drive. Is this their answer to Rocket League? Ooh, the frame rates are a little on the low side there. Oh, okay, they're showing the difference. And you get to do stunts. Summer 2025.
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls. Next, here are some games from our publishing and
the wheelchair part
coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
I have long observed the lands between.
Elden Ring. Yo.
Is in dire need of repair.
Lean in on it. You did Skyrim, do Elden Ring.
That guide you through your burden. I have no doubt.
This is probably this is definitely not on the Switch that we're looking at.
May you take the throne.
Tarnished Edition 2025 from Software. Bandai is also behind it too, huh?
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavan from Supergiant Games. Here to say that Hades 2 is
Hey,
coming
cool.
to Nintendo Switch 2. Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan of Time.
All right, so another prediction, third-party games.
To the ends of the earth. Getting to know dozens of characters from
Elden Ring is PS4 gen.
That reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
皆さんこんにちは。カプコンの中山です。我々がお届けするタイトルは
Street Fighter 6.
本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん
Okay, this is current gen. They can play current gen. Regarding versions, there will be standard edition and years 1-2 fighter editions. Oh my gosh, and amiibo! Yo, they gave them amiibo. Yo, they got amiibo.
Initiating arsenal boot sequence.
Okay, they're about to destroy everything.
Normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
That looks solid. Is this Lost Planet?
Wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
Is this a new Lost Planet?
Arsenal, new equipment.
Oh, Arsenal.
I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels! Thanks for the warm welcome. This
United
planet
Coalition.
will be ours.
This looks gorgeous. This is screaming Xenoblade.
Created to destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart.
Oh, Damon Machina, Titanic Scion.
To our lives, don't they?
Marvelous. Okay.
Hey, this is Joseph Forrest from Hazelight.
Like I said,
super excited for Split Fiction to come to
oh, cool. Split Fiction. That just came out. Current gen game.
Sci-fi and Zoe who writes fantasy.
My prediction was wrong. I was expecting only PS4 games. We're getting current gen games.
Let me tell you this.
Oh my god. I have to X that out. My prediction was off.
Of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
Nice. It's a launch game.
At EA Sports, We're bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron.
Oh, you're gonna finally bring Madden?
To announce the EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo
Madden makes
platform.
a return, huh?
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Unprecedented.
Hi,
I'm loving this.
We
Oh,
are
Hogwarts
bringing
Legacy.
Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2. With enhanced
Wow.
graphics and seamless world transitions, you'll be
Okay.
immersed in the Wizarding world like never before. And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more
true.
ways to experience the adventure.
Get the mouse controls.
Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day
that's-
as Switch 2.
Okay, the same day launch. Tony Hawk, Pro Skater 3 and 4. I heard there was gonna be a new Tony Hawk game. Okay, that's cool. Man, great variety. And the launch, oh my gosh, that's actually pretty excellent. Are these famous skaters a few moments later they added the bikini bottom.
Hello, this
Oh,
is Christian
IO
Abraham from
Interactive.
IO Interactive. We are bringing our flagship title,
Hitman.
World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2.
My gosh,
The
man,
best
current
assassin
gen
in the trade,
games.
Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2.
Same day launch day.
Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
Oh, James Bond, GoldenEye. I'm already hearing the GoldenEye music. Uh-huh. Which one? GoldenEye? Remake? Project 007. They're bringing it in.
James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
Wow. Oh, Squeenix.
The story of light and shadow that never fades.
Final Fantasy 9? This is the remake they were talking about?
Default returns, remastered
They still keeping the chibi forms.
featuring the Brave and Default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battles. Change and customize
No, wait a second.
jobs
This
to
isn't
build
9.
your very own party. Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features.
No, wait a
and
second.
enhancements.
This is Bravely Default. I'm sorry.
Games with unique ways to play.
I'm like, why does it look like a 3DS? That's because it's Bravely
Presents
Default.
the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remastered.
Alright,
Set for
alright.
Luxembourg
Launch
as a
day.
Warrior of Light once more.
Alright.
セガ龍河如くスタジオ代表の横山です。
Yakuza.
我
Which
々がお
ones?
送りするタイトル
All
は
of them?
龍河如くゼロ誓いの場所ディ
Director's
レクターズカットです。1988年東京と大阪2つの歓楽街を舞台に土地を巡る争奪戦が勃発。伝説の始まりを追加シーンとともにお楽しみください。
Newly added cutscenes? Alright.
発売日は
Same day.
Nintendo Switch
Launch.
の発売
These are all
と
launch days, man. The majority of these are
今後の
launch
展開に
days.
もご期待ください。
Nintendo
We have
won.
more games to show from
I'm
our
sorry,
publishing
Nintendo
and
won
development
this.
partners. But for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo.
Okay.
Please take a look.
Microsoft. Oh, Koei Tecmo. They bring in Ninja Gaiden? The new Ninja Gaiden?
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the
Oh,
Hylians
another
who
Hyrule
dwelled on the
Warriors.
surface, their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
No way. They're gonna cover it?
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
Is this gonna be in the timeline officially?
So that's Hyrule Castle? Then that must mean this really is the past.
Whoa. Oh my gosh, look at all of the that has to be hundreds. Hyrule Warriors. Age of Imprisonment. The Imprisoning War. Wow. Winter. Nice. Year 1 game.
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh, okay.
You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
Good. You didn't redo the ecosystem.
And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
GameCube. Everybody's been waiting on that. GameCube on NSO. But
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
I knew it.
Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch.
The Wind Waker.
A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading.
They leaned into that.
Using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure across the Great Sea. The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker.
Soul Calibur 2 with Link.
World, a tale of souls and swords eternally retold. In this 3D, weapons-based fighting game...
Dang, it looks really good on the Switch 2.
And Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2.
F-Zero
Experience
GX.
a world of white-knuckle racing at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races. Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience F-Zero GX. In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online.
Alright. With chat?
Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and
Yeah, the
higher
images look
resolution
gorgeous.
than the original releases. You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
Oh, that's good. And there's the GameCube. Yep, GameCube control
More
compatible.
titles will be added in the future.
Fire Emblem, GB Robo, Luigi's Mansion. Yeah, they're all gonna be on there.
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics.
Good, same
Switch
day.
2 exclusive
Nobody's gotta
game
wait
library
for
coming to Nintendo
months, a
Switch
year.
Online Plus expansion pack launches the same day as the hardware's release.
Good.
And a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released. It can connect wirelessly and also
Wow.
has the C button to quickly access.
And they got the ZL button.
The Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Nice. Which will all be sold out.
Whether you're familiar
and
with
scalped.
the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics. Of course, you can continue
And still
to
get
play
the
select
Genesis.
games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, let's see some more games from our publishing and development partners.
This is great. They made the Switch 2 an afterthought. And just have us looking at the games here. Deltarune. Everybody's been waiting for it. All 4 chapters. I only played chapter 1. Yeah, everybody's wish. I felt Germany of rumor of humor and friendship. Yeah. And the Tales parallel story. I still gotta play the Still gotta play Undertale. I wonder how many are crying right now that Deltarune, all 4 chapters are coming out. Launch day.
Hi, I'm Randy.
Here we go, Gearbox.
Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies
Looks pretty
and
good.
outrageous weapons. We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Firaxis. Oh gosh, they're all... Civilization 7.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's.
Oh, they're gonna make it a Switch 2 edition.
In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history. With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive
mouse
gameplay
controls.
experience. Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Mm.
And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade.
Okay, cool.
And we have even more news from 2K.
All the Western developers are finally coming around.
And I'm Ben Bishop. Our final announcement
Basketball.
today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, that'll be it.
Plus
NBA.
2K as well. We can't wait to see.
So this is the last announcement from the third parties. Okay. Okay.
4 kids find this old tattered map. Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees.
What is this?
Awesome! You nailed it! Hook, line, and sinker.
Uh-oh. Yeah, here we go. This part here. I just want to, we're going to take a look at this because a lot of things got missed because it froze up. And it wasn't on my end. I went and took a look, and others had the same issue. Other live streamers were having the same issue too. Their viewers were freaking out as well, saying that they had that theirs were frozen. So, let's see what's so special about this game that that the internet broke.
Let's slay some trees. Awesome! You nailed it!
Alright.
Hook, line, and sinker.
So it's a slice of life game. Got it.
Tastes amazing, doesn't it? Really have started to master this survival thing. Next stop, the top.
They really, yeah, they spent a long time on this.
Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time, for home.
Launch day, Switch 2.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
Yeah, this is, yeah, the Frozen video, I missed out on this.
Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2. Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel. Now reloaded in a new 3D art style.
Okay, so they gave it some enhancements.
Elements to return.
Looks pretty good.
On the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
All right. Looks like it's gonna be bullet hell. Oh, I missed out on this one. What's this? Is this like another slice of life simulator? Farming sim in space? Yeah, it looks like it, but with MMO. Oh, it's probably an MMO. Looks pretty big. Star Seeker Astroneer Expeditions coming 2026. Alright. Devolver Digital. Okay.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players.
Wow.
Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action-adventure RPG.
You better fix the frame rates.
Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the city of dreams at home or on the go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
Launch day! Oh my god.
こんにちは。スクエアエニックスの浜口です。任天堂スイッチ2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。本作はミッドガル脱出までを描いた3部作シリーズの1作目となり、20年以上の時を経て再創作された新しい FF7 を体験いただきます。スイッチ2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひご期待ください。
Alright. Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess, same day as Switch 2. Alright. Silk Song, 2025. Alright. Everybody's been screaming about that for the past 5 years. Story of Seasons, August 27th. That's going to be on there. Good Night Universe. Okay. 2 Point Museum, another 2 Point game. Wild Hearts S. Okay. Another Koi game there. Witchbrook, we saw that in Switch 1. That's cool. It's going to be on Switch 2. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2S. Another Puyo Puyo Tetris. Yes. Rune Factory. Alright. Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Sure. Star Wars Outlaws. Okay. Nobunaga's Ambition. Oh, a new one, huh? Fast Fusion from Shinen. Oh, they got another fast game coming out. I like that one. The Switch 2 edition of Shadow Labyrinth. Raido remastered. Alright. No Sleep. We saw that last week. That's cool. It's gonna be on there. Reanimal. Well, naturally they're gonna be on there because it's backwards compatibility. Fortnite, of course. Same day. Of course. Arcade Archives Ridge Racer! The Arcade Archives are back! Professor Layton, new one. Nice. Oh, that's so cool. The Arcade Archives are continuing on. It's probably a Switch 2 exclusive, the Ridge Racer one.
We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners.
Oh boy.
Please take a look.
Which the first party game again? Is it Super Mario? That's definitely not Super Mario. Is that Castlevania? Well, that'd be cool if that's Castlevania. Only because of the full moon. That ominous look to it.
I give you my blood.
Yeah, Castlevania.
I give you my life. Turn, O wheel, and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
I'm sure right now everybody's squeeing and I have no idea what it is. From Software. Alright, so they ain't Castlevania. Sure looked like it. Wow. Looks good. For a demo reel. Let's get some gameplay. Wow. Majora's Mask really got an upgrade. There's the gameplay. Looks really good. That looked good. Ooh. Big-breasted frog.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
Dang. I'm just mesmerized by this game.
The moon tears will flow for one, and one alone.
The Dusk Bloods. That looks good. It's a rat. 2026. Available only on Switch. It's an exclusive. What? Switch to exclusive.
Brand new game by From Software.
That is not
We'll be publishing a
multi-platinum.
creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game. So please check it out when it's available. That's all from our publishing and development partners.
Okay.
We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation.
Wow.
In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
Well, it's Kirby. We got a new Kirby game. Where is he off to this time? Be a launch game. Be a launch game. Open world Kirby. At this point, make everything open world, right? Rockets. Oh, his superstar got rocket boosters, huh? He's breaking time and space, isn't he? No, a new air ride? What? New Kirby air ride. Air Riders. Well, that's cool. Director. Oh. Sakurai. Of course. Hal.
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago,
Wow.
is getting a brand new game. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai. Next is our last trailer
Wow.
for today. Please take a look.
That just, the gift keeps on giving, huh? New Mario. I can already hear Mario's theme. Ingot Isle. Oh! Diddy Kong? Was that the Kongs? New Donkey Kong? Oh my gosh, Donkey Kong's got a new open world game. Oh, they gave him pants? Like, put some pants on. Yo, he looks like classic 80s Donkey Kong. That is awesome. Just destroy everything. Wreck it. Wreck everything. Launch date. Launch date. We haven't had this since Donkey Kong 64. 3D platforming Donkey Kong. Yeah, that verticality. Tears of the Kingdom made the big difference. Hey, classic country stage. Yeah, they gave him. Yeah, this is the classic. Yeah, they gave him the classic 1981 look. Ooh. Voiced by Seth Rogen. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Oh, Bonanza. Yep, launch title.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world.
Wow.
More details will be shared in the future.
All right.
We hope you're looking forward to it.
Thank you for watching so far.
Thank you.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch.
Okay.
We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
Okay.
For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
Price.
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
No
We
price.
appreciate you joining us today. Thank you very much.
Oh, wow. All right, well, let's go through the credits here. The treehouse. Alright, the treehouse is next 2 days. They're gonna cover all that. Alright, that's what they're covering. Alright, thank you, thank you. Switch 2-1. There's no way that Sony and Microsoft can top this, because that means, because it plays current gen games. They made it clear, current gen games that are out right now, that just came out this year. Split Fiction. Split Fiction came out a couple of months ago. Was it last month? It came out last month, and it's going to be on Switch 2. Okay, and it's not even a cloud edition. No mention of cloud edition. Oh wow! So which of my predictions came true here? Let me come over here, and let me come over here. It won't let me pause. Oh, let me refresh that. Okay, and pause that. All right, close that up, just so that way I could put that on the screen here. But oh my gosh! So the C button is actually chat, which people have been crying for. People have been pining for it. There's no Xbox unprecedented partnership. My way out their prediction didn't happen because there's no cloud. They made no mention of the cloud. It looks like they don't need it. So this is a real feature. Lots of third-party games from across the generations, which is great, especially from previous generation, the PS4 generation, PS5 generation, this generation. That's all there. Metroid Prime 4 is quasi multi-plat. I knew it was gonna end up on Switch too, but because of the backwards compatibility, they didn't need to separate it. So and they made an enhanced edition. Like I said, my prediction came true. Separate cartridges and separate optimizations, just like they did with the Game Boy Color. Just exactly what they did with the Game Boy Color. So on the back, that means that on the back, it's going to tell you what it's compatible to, just like they did with Game Boy Color. See, it says you can use it on Game Boy Color and Game Boy, and the cartridges are separate. So that prediction came true, because this was exclusive for Game Boy Color. You could not play this on Game Boy, whereas this cartridge, like I said, you could play on the Game Boy Color, and it optimizes it, but you can also play on the the original Game Boy, and it's like downgraded. So yeah, that came true. That prediction came true. So yeah, two of my predictions came true. Well, no, 3 of my predictions came true. 3 out of 6, not bad. It was 50%, 50%. But oh man, oh my gosh. I don't think no. Yeah, I mean, this was fantastic. This was fantastic. This was a fantastic Nintendo Direct. Great job, Nintendo. Great job. That's all I got to say on that one. I got some thoughts, and we'll deal with that at another time. So, stay tuned to that. Stay tuned to that.